Thank you, Dr. Matthew. I am very much thankful for arranging this excellent meeting on the lessons of 1974 strike. And you presented a very good exposition of the 1974 strike and its aftermath also. Now, I will fill up the gaps. The situation now in Indian Railways, in central government, is more or less the same. It warrants another strike in railways and central government. Very positively, Shivgopal Mishra ji pointed out that he has also formed the NCCRS or renewed NCCRS. And also, there are two issues importantly coming forth now. One is privatization. There are 8 lakhs contract workers in Indian Railways. That is one thing. Without them, the strike will not be so effective. But at the same time, there is another issue, that is this Modi government has declared National Rail Plan. According to this National Rail Plan, by 2031, all the goods trains will be privatized and all the profit-making passenger trains will be privatized. So in this situation, all the revenue will go to private. Therefore, it's a very precarious situation if it is implemented, that there will be no income to the railways to give salary or pension. This situation has been there, and it is one important thing. And you said local running staff problems. The second aspect is the national pension system. There is, in central government, there are 26 lakhs new pension employees out of 34 lakhs. That is 76%. In Indian Railways, out of 12 lakh employees, there are 8,88,000 employees are in new pension. That is 74%. So previously, they did not know that they will not have any benefit in this. Now they are very clear. Many retirements have taken place. For an employee with 46,000 pay, he retires after 10 years of service. He will, in the old pension, he will get 23,000. The new pension, he is getting only 2,600. So this is the situation, and it is also not guaranteed. No DA. So this situation, not adequate pension, no DA, no guarantee. So this is the situation. In this situation, entire new pension employees and railway employees are agitated over that. It is rightly that the central government unions, recognized unions, have formed a joint forum for restoration of old pension scheme. It is very good that they have formed a JFROPS, and this JFROPS decided to give strike notice from March 19 and to take indefinite strike from May 1. So this is a same situation as was in 1974. So AARF in 1974 decided to go for a strike, but because unity was not there, they postponed it. And in February 27th, all the unrecognized unions, recognized unions came together. It was a very big situation because there were many category-wise unions. All category-wise unions had been disillusioned with the federations. And also, as an objection to federations, they had formed the category-wise unions. So they were all against AARF and NFIR. But in that situation, the many factors played, including CIT initiation, everything played a role in bringing all the category unions together in 1974 convention, and there they formed National Coordination Committee for Railwaymen's Struggle. This National Coordination Committee for Railwaymen's Struggle was formed in zonal level also, divisional level also. And had it been formed in the branch level, there were weaknesses in forming it in branch level and department level. Anyhow, this gave very great hope to the workers, believe that the leadership is united and there will be never-ending strike. That is why 17 lakh workers participated in the strike. So it created a morale booster that all are united at all levels. So this experience has to be taken down. And there is another situation. After the strike was over, 20 days strike was there. It is not easy that 20 days strike could take place in Indian Railways. So that has taken place. And because of that, what happened? There were many victimizations. The NCCRS announced that 50,000 workers were arrested, 10,000 workers were detained without trials, 60,000 workers were dismissed, 30,000 thrown out of their houses, break in service for strikers, no work, no pay. And after the strike was withdrawn and after the emergency was declared, during emergency, many 3,000 people were dismissed from service under 14.2. So for about 15,000 casual laborers had been terminated from service. So the victimization was two ways. One is after the strike. Second is during emergency. Suspension, removal, compulsory retirement, everything was there. So the NCCRS should have given faith, belief to the workers. That is, the NCCRS should have continued to struggle for the revocation of victimization. But unfortunately, the Railway Board played a trick. It said the AARF had been, its recognition had been suspended. They were told, if you continue with NCCRS, you will not have the recognition. So in order to get recognition, they abandoned the NCCRS, and every union was left to mend for themselves to fight for revocation of victimization of their cadre. So this is an experience we have heard during the 1974 strike, after the 1974 strike. So this has to be, victimization should be fought together. All the united united unions should fight continuously. So now what happens? I bring this to the present day situation. Now you see, JFROPS has been formed, NCCRS has been formed, but without, DREU is not there in NCCRS. It is a major union in Southern Railway. In many unions in other railways are not in NCCRS. In the JFROPS, only recognized unions are there. In 1974, in NCCRS, recognized, unrecognized, all unions were in that. That is why workers got faith in the leadership, believe in the leadership. That was a 100% successful strike. If new pension has to be fought against and OPS has to be restored, the same experience should be taken care of. And now JFROPS has been formed. Why they have not included unrecognized unions? This is, if unrecognized unions are not included, then what will happen? That there will be no belief, hope among the workers that there will be fight. So there will be strike, and the workers will be protected after the strike when the victimization is there. Now I will suggest one editorial written by Southern Railway Mazdoor Union leader. He is also AARF president. He writes about the strike ballot in if they conducted strike ballot for strike for against new pension and for old pension. In that strike ballot, for strike ballot, the SRMU runs a magazine called Mazdoor Muras. In that, the Mr. Kannaya writes an editorial. Our brothers and sisters should participate only in secret ballot conducted by SRMU. There was no secret ballot conducted by JFROPS in Southern Railway. I don't know in other railways. And the reason is that in the past, when struggles were conducted in the name of joint struggle committees, some recognized and nameless organizations betrayed the strike immediately when the strike started and stood away from the strike. In this experience, this time in Southern Railway, the strike will be wholly by the SRMU as decided by us. 100% of brothers and sisters should participate only in the strike ballot of SRMU. So there is the leader of AARF says that the strike will be conducted only by SRMU. So definitely, I tell you, there is disillusionment with the AARF and the NFIR because they have not conducted any strike for the 50 years. Now we are celebrating golden jubilee of 1974 strike. I will cite one another golden jubilee of non-strike in Indian Railways for the 50 years. So this is the situation. Therefore, workers, if the workers have to believe the leadership, it should be a united struggle. And for that, there should be JFROPS. If the present situation is that the NPS is a very big issue. So therefore, the JFROPS should be formed all India level, zonal level, divisional level, branch level, department level, station level, branch level, every level, it has to be formed. Then only, and all the recognized and unrecognized unions should come together. Mr. Mishraji told that those NFIR, which was not part of 74 NCCRS, has also joined it. Very nice. It is welcome. What I want is, what the workers want is that this united committee, JFROPS, should be formed of all unions. LRSA, ISMA, all should come in the JFROPS. DREU should come in JFROPS. In all levels, it has to be formed. Then only workers will believe that there will be strike and the leadership will protect us. Therefore, the experience of 1974 strike for the present is very important. And I hope the leadership, Shogopal Mishraji is here. Let him understand this and make the union the responsive to the call of the workers, to the desire of the workers, and form the united committee at all levels. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Elangovan.
One another thing.
Yes.
The victimization was done away with not because of the union struggle, joint forums struggle. It was by a political decision, political change. After emergency, the Janata government came. The railway minister Madhudandavade announced in the budget that all the victimizations are annulled. I read out the para. All the railway employees who were either suspended, dismissed as a sequel to their participation in railway strike in May 1974 will be reinstated unconditionally. As regards the legitimate demands of, in final budget, he says, as regards the legitimate demands of the railway employees, concerning their victimization during the emergency, I wish to make a categorical announcement that those railway employees who were either suspended, removed, dismissed, or permanently retired during the emergency as a sequel to their detention under MISA, DIR, or because of their association with the organization either banned during the emergency or not favorably disposed towards this government, then government will be reinstated. The action taken against the employees under Rule 14.2 during emergency will also be reviewed, and wherever it is found that the particular action were prompted purely by political consideration, those actions should be annulled. So this was the political decision. Political change helped the political decision. But at the same time, another aspect I want to tell you, all the workers, central government employees, including postal employees, went on a strike in support of 1974 strike on May 10th. And they had break-in service and punishments. When Mr. Fernandez, the leader of the strike, became the postal and communication minister, he did not do away with this punishment of the postal workers. This is the situation. So this with this I conclude. Thank you.
Yeah, Comrade Elangovan, thank you very much. आपका detailed बात था और right, okay, yeah. So I request Comrade Ashok to do the translation.
थैंक यू कॉमरेड मैथ्यू, धन्यवाद आपको। तो मैं संक्षेप में जो कॉमरेड एलंगोवन ने बात रखी उसको मैं हिंदी में रखने को कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। तो उन्होंने सबसे पहले इस आज की मीटिंग का तो आयोजन के लिए धन्यवाद दिया और उन्होंने कहा यह बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आज हम 1974 की हड़ताल के सबक के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि आज की जो हालत है वो वही जैसी है जैसी 1974 के पहले थी, जहाँ तक रेलवे कामगारों का सवाल है और केंद्रीय सरकार के मजदूरों का सवाल है। तो उन्होंने कहा कि फिर एक बार उसी तरह की हड़ताल की जरूरत है और जिसके लिए और जो NCCRS का भी पुनर्गठन किया गया है। और फिर उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि आज की जो समस्याएं हैं उसमें दो मुख्य समस्याएं हैं। एक है रेलवे में जो निजीकरण हो रहा है, 8 लाख कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मजदूर हैं और जब तक हम उनको साथ में नहीं लेंगे कोई भी हड़ताल जो है सफल नहीं हो सकेगी। उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि नेशनल रेलवे प्लान जो है उसमें ऑलरेडी सरकार ने डिक्लेयर किया है कि सभी जो मालगाड़ियां हैं उनका निजीकरण किया जाएगा, सभी जो मुनाफिदायक पैसेंजर सर्विसेज हैं उनका भी निजीकरण किया जाएगा। तो यदि इस सब हमले को रोकना है तो हमको एक बार फिर बहुत उसी तरह की एकता की जरूरत पड़ेगी। उन्होंने दूसरा जो बड़ा मुद्दा है आज के मजदूरों के कामगारों के सामने वो है पेंशन का। 26 लाख सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो कामगार हैं वो पेंशनधारी हैं। 12 लाख में से 8 लाख रेलवे में जो काम कर रहे हैं वो नए पेंशन स्कीम के अंदर आते हैं। और उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि नई पेंशन स्कीम में ना तो बराबर की पेंशन मिलती है, ना कोई गारंटी है उसमें, ना कोई DA है। और इस सब के लिए जॉइंट फोरम फॉर रेस्टोरेशन ऑफ OPS JFROPS का संगठन किया गया। उन्होंने एक हड़ताल का कॉल भी दिया लेकिन उसको बाद में वापस लेना पड़ा। तो फिर इन दोनों मुद्दों को लेकर एक बार फिर बहुत मजबूत एकता की आवश्यकता है और उसके बिना हम आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे। तो यही जो है सबसे बड़ा 1974 की स्ट्राइक का जो सबक है। और उन्होंने क्या दिलाया कि इस सब में ये दोनों जो संगठन हैं NCCRS और JFROPS उसमें सब यूनियनों को रिकॉग्नाइज्ड और अनरिकॉग्नाइज्ड यूनियनों को शामिल किया गया था। तो आज फिर एक बार इसी तरह से सभी रिकॉग्नाइज्ड और अनरिकॉग्नाइज्ड संगठनों को ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को इसमें शामिल करने की जरूरत है, तभी हम आगे बढ़ पाएंगे। फिर उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि कैसे जब 1974 की स्ट्राइक के समय पर हर जोन, हर डिवीजन, हर ब्रांच, हर लेवल के ऊपर जो है NCCRS संगठन बना था, काम कर रहा था, लोगों को संगठित कर रहा था। तो फिर दोबारा से इसी तरह से फिर दोनों NCCRS के लिए और JFROPS के लिए इसी तरह का पूरे हर एक स्तर के ऊपर उसी तरह का संगठन बनाना पड़ेगा, तभी हम इस तरह कोई इन बड़े मुद्दों को लेकर हम हड़ताल कर पाएंगे और सफल कर पाएंगे। उन्होंने ये भी याद दिलाया कि जो उस वक्त उन्होंने फिर जो रेलवे में 74 के स्ट्राइक के बाद बहुत बड़ा विक्टिमाइजेशन हुआ था स्ट्राइक हड़ताल के बाद, और फिर जो है फॉर इमरजेंसी के दौरान भी जो हड़ताल जो लोगों के ऊपर कामगारों के ऊपर जो विक्टिमाइजेशन हुआ उसके बारे में बात किया। और उनका सोच था कि एक्चुअली 1974 की स्ट्राइक के बाद एनसीसीआरएस को जारी रखना, अपना काम जारी रखना चाहिए था, लेकिन वो नहीं हुआ। और इसी वजह से फिर आज भी हमको वो सबक जो है उसको याद रखना चाहिए, और फिर एक बार दोबारा से सभी रिकग्नाइज अनरिकग्नाइज संगठनों को एकजुट लाकर दोनों संगठनों के अंदर, एनसीसीआरएस के अंदर और जेएफए आरओपीएस के अंदर लाकर जो है एक संगठन बनाना, मजबूत संगठन बनाना चाहिए, एकता बनानी चाहिए, और उसको लेकर जो है इन दो बड़ों मुद्दों के ऊपर निजीकरण और पेंशन के ऊपर हम संघर्ष करेंगे, तभी हम सफल हो सकेंगे। अंत में उन्होंने ये भी याद दिलाया कि जो कि आगे बाद में आने वाली सरकार ने जो लोगों को वापस लिया, जिनको नौकरी से निकाला गया था, जिनको विक्टिमाइज किया गया था, वो वास्तव में एक राजनीतिक निर्णय था। उसमें एक्चुअली मजदूरों के संगठन ने कोई ज्यादा बात नहीं, उनका ज्यादा कोई योगदान नहीं। तो ये संक्षेप में कॉमरेड एलांगोवन के भाषण के कुछ अंश थे। थैंक यू।